Poznan, Poland. This university city of 500,000 people is one of the most important cultural centers of the country. The statues and monuments that dot the city speak to a rich history. Today, the exhibition grounds will also become part of history as 5,000 fans storm into the competition arena. A packed house sets the stage for the 11th STIHL Timbersports World Championships. The 12 best timber sports athletes in the world will meet to decide a champion. Welcome everyone to the Battle of Giants at the STIHL Timbersports World Championship 2015. In the first round, all 12 athletes will battle in the underhand chop, stock saw, and standing block chop in head-to-head competition. 4 athletes will be eliminated, the best 8 moving on to round number 2. In the first discipline, underhand chop, the athletes will have to stand on top of a 32-centimeter block of wood and with precise hits from both sides, chop through the log. Fastest time wins. In the first heat, Canadian Marcel Dupuis going up against the local hero Arkadiusz Drozdek from Poland.
Okay, timers ready.
Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that was an early start by Drozdek. That may cost him. Both of these guys looking pretty good at this point, though, as they hammer away at these blocks. Very evenly matched up to this point in time, but it's Marcel Dupuis in the black with a time of 18:19. Drozdek, 20:26.
This cut is good. Unfortunately, disqualification, jump gun.
Disappointment for the local hero Arkadiusz Drozdek. He gets disqualified for starting too early.
Yeah, it's a good start. I got the nerves out now, so it's time to compete.
Next heat, the young gun Braden Meyer from Australia going up against a veteran Martin Komarek from the Czech Republic. Meyer's just 20 years old and has been competing since last year in the STIHL Timbersports, but he's a very strong young kid, and Komarek, of course, is incredibly strong. And look at Meyer go! Man, his pace is incredible! Komarek is in tough here. Meyer already onto the other side of the log. Komarek finally coming over. Meyer gets through in 12:39, a new world record for the young Australian. Fantastic. Komarek finishes in 16:11.
Okay. Both cuts are good.
Braden Meyer doing the unthinkable at 20 years of age, a world record.
Yeah, I've been wood chopping for 10 years and I'm a bit more experienced than everyone thinks. I'm only young, but I've been chopping for 10 years and I'm ready to go.
All right, Braden Meyer with 12 points, having the fastest time in the underhand chop. Jason Wynyard in second with 11, and unfortunately, a disqualification gets you 0 points, and we're moving on to our next discipline, stock saw. The athletes will use a standard unmodified 7.3 horsepower chainsaw and try to cut 2 discs or cookies off of a 10-centimeter section of the block. An early start or cutting over the line will result in a disqualification, so precision and timing is key. First competitors on deck, Martin Komarek from the Czech Republic going up against Switzerland's Christoph Geisler. There we see Martin Komarek, and there Geisler.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
This is a quick discipline with Komarek getting a great start here as we take a look at both these athletes from the stage. Wow, this is an evenly matched heat, but it looks like Christoph Geisler's going to get this one. Oh, Komarek gets it in 10:24, just coming from behind, and he gets a new national record for the Czech Republic.
Both cuts are good.
So with that win in the heat, Martin Komarek takes over the lead. All right, next heat in the stock saw, we've got Marcel Dupuis back on stage, the Canadian looking to do some damage here against Dirk Braun from Germany, who is very, very strong in this discipline.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
Wow, very quick start for Dirk Brown. He gets on that saw super fast. Marcel Dupuis doing his best to try and keep up, but Dirk Brown is very quick today. Brown finishes in 9:95, a new world record. Incredible. He is absolutely pumped. Very nice heat for Dirk Brown.
Okay. Both cuts are good.
Dirk Brown breaking the 10-second time boundary. That is something that he can definitely be proud of. Yeah, I took back my world record. That was my goal coming here, to achieve at least a world record. In stock saw, everything ran smoothly. I knew I could cut well. Last year I tried, but this year I showed I could do it. Next heat on stage, Jason Wynyard from New Zealand, the reigning world champion, against Matt Kogar from the USA. Matt, a very strong competitor.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
Great start by both of these guys. It's looking very good. The birthday boy Jason Wynyard today looking for a win in stock saw against Matt Kogar, and he does it in a time of 10:47. Kogar with 10:89.
Okay. Both cuts are good.
Both of them besting their national records.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's a surprise. I didn't know that I had the national record. I was just going up there focused to complete the cut, and that's good. Great to pick up some points.
Yeah, I had a reasonably good run, and the saws are really strong. So third's not bad for me. It's not one of my good events. So top three's pretty good. Pretty happy.
So after two disciplines in round one, Jason Wynyard and Martin Komarek are tied at the top of the standings, each with 21 points. Dirk Brown, by virtue of a world record in the stock saw, has 18 points, and we move on to standing block chop, where the athletes must cut through a 30-centimeter block from both sides using their axe. Precision and power are key here. On stage, Christoph Geisler from Switzerland going up against Arkadiusz Drozdek from Poland, and Arkadiusz Drozdek from Poland wants to have a bit of redemption here after the disqualification in underhand chop. And Drozdek starts well. He's definitely got the crowd on his side. He is stroking very well. Oh, slips and almost falls down going to the other side. That's going to cost him some time, but he's looking good. Oh, and Christoph Geisler gets it in 1866. Drozdek in 1930, which is a national record. Could it have been faster without the slip-up?
Okay. Both cuts are good.
A small slip-up by Arkadiusz Drozdek right there where he slipped on a piece of loose wood on the ground was the difference maker. Christoph Geisler winning this one. Yeah, I don't know if my time is going to help me in the end. I had some trouble off the start, and then it was a little bit better, but I'm satisfied with my time. Next heat coming out for the standing block chop, Braden Meyer and Jason Wynyard. Braden Meyer out of Australia. Jason Wynyard, the world champion, the reigning world champion from New Zealand, one of the strongest competitors in the field, but Braden Meyer showed he's definitely got gumption. Jason Wynyard at the standing block, moving over to the other side quickly. Braden Meyer also no slouch. Clearly, this is going to be a great battle between these two very strong men. Wow, Braden Meyer with a national record, 12:59 in standing block.
Both cuts are good.
Fantastic heat here between two exceptional athletes. Round one is complete. Jason Wynyard topping the list of athletes in that round. Moving on to round two. There you see the 8 guys that will advance and our 4 that are eliminated from competition. And that competition is heating up as we head towards round 2. More action coming from the STIHL Timbersports World Championships in Poznan, Poland after the break. Hey everybody, welcome back to the STIHL Timbersports World Championships 2015 from Poznan, Poland. So from round 1, the best 8 athletes have moved on to round 2, which will include the single buck and the springboard. From there, 2 athletes will be eliminated. The remaining 6 will go in reverse order in the legendary hot saw discipline. First discipline up in round 2, single buck. Using rhythm and power and, of course, speed, the athletes will use a 2-meter-long single buck saw to cut one single cookie off a 46-centimeter block. All right, coming up, Marcel Dupuis from Canada going up against Dirk Brown from Germany. Dirk already taking the world record in the stock saw. Will he be able to do some damage here in single buck? Dirk, very powerful, but he's got to have that rhythm working for him as well. It's looking pretty good right now. Marcel Dupuis, no slouch. Oh, but Dirk, it looks like he broke off the cookie instead of cutting it clean. He had to get one last little bit off there, so that's a disappointment for him, but it's looking like both cuts are going to be good. Marcel Dupuis with a 13:39. That's a new Canadian record. Yeah, I broke the cookie off, so that's not exactly optimal, and right now I'm pretty upset. All right, next heat, Christoph Geisler from Switzerland going up against the Czech Republic's Martin Komarek.
3, 2, 1, go!
Again, rhythm is so important, but look at Martin Komarek. He's got great rhythm and good speed. Oh, a little catch there. That slowed him down. Meanwhile, Christoph Geisler is keeping the flow going, and it looks like Komarek's going to get through there, and he too breaks the cookie off. Geisler with a good time of 12:62. Komarek, 13:63. Christoph Geisler in the red, who had great flow, was really good. It was just one little catch by Komarek, and he too broke the cookie off. In a big competition like this, it was a bit of bad luck. It was a mistake on my part, but like I said, it happens. Braden Meyer and Jason Wynyard facing off once again, this time in single buck, and it looks like these two guys are aiming for a battle with each other for the World Championship title. The way that Braden Meyer is performing, such a strong young man at 20 years old, even though he's a rookie here. He's been at it a long time, but Wynyard, this is definitely his discipline. 10:56, Braden Meyer at 12:97. Great performance by Wynyard. This time, the young talent of Braden Meyer was outmatched by the seasoned veteran and current world champion, Jason Wynyard.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was close to the world record or what the world record is, but it was a good run.
Jason Wynyard collects 16 points in the single buck, taking over the lead with Christoph Geisler in second and Pierre Puy-Barret from France sitting in third place. Now we move on to the second to last discipline, springboard. In this discipline, power, technique, and coordination play a major role. 2 springboards need to be placed in order for the athlete to get up to a height of 2 meters and cut off the top block in the fastest time possible. Our first matchup, Christoph Geisler from Switzerland going up against Martin Komarek from the Czech Republic. Both gentlemen getting everything ready. Best case would be that they can manage to get a 2 to 3 hit pocket to place that first springboard, and Christoph Geisler looked like he has his 3 hit pocket. Springboard is in place and he is up top. So is Martin Komarek now as he's moving on to his second board. Wow, Martin Komarek doing short work of that top block, looking very good for the Czech man, and he is through in a great time of 43:21. Christoph Geisler finally makes it through in 57:63.
Both cuts are good.
You absolutely need precise cuts for those pockets, otherwise your springboard will not hold steady and hold your weight, which is very important up top at 2 meters high. Once again, Braden Meyer and Jason Wynyard come to the main stage to continue their battle between Australia and New Zealand.
2, 1, go!
Jason Wynyard taking a little bit of time to set that first pocket. Braden Meyer already up. This is a very strong discipline for Braden Meyer, by the way. He is already onto his second board. Jason Wynyard working up onto his second. Braden Meyer working that top block now. Braden Meyer so strong, but Jason Wynyard, he is an absolute power master. Meyer moved to the other side with those downward strokes. Meyer gets it in 40.64 seconds, and that is an Australian national record. Wynyard gets there in 45.78.
Okay, both cuts are good.
Here again, proof at how precise these timber sports athletes have to be. Amazing results for both of these gentlemen.
Oh, never satisfied with anything other than first, but it is what it is. There's some good cutters out there and some great wood, and times are really, really fantastic. So it is what it is.
After 5 of a total 6 disciplines, Jason Wynyard has the lead in the overall standings with 60 points, but Braden Meyer not that far behind, only 9 points back with 51. Martin Cormorek and Christoph Geisler taking 3rd and 4th places respectively with 45 and 42 points. The anticipation and excitement mounts as we get ready for our final discipline, hot saw. That's coming after the break. Welcome back to Poznan, Poland, everybody, for the STIHL Timbersports World Championships 2015. Well, after 5 exciting disciplines, we are moving on to the final discipline, hot saw. The best 6 competitors will go in reverse order in this final as we head towards our crowning moment and our top 3 athletes for the podium here in Poznan. In the hot saw, almost anything goes. These monster machines have up to 80 horsepower and chain speeds of around 240 kilometers an hour. Using these 30-kilo machines, the athletes will cut 3 complete cookies from a 46-centimeter block. Our next competitor, Marcel Dupuis.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
Dupuis starts that engine, gets a good start. Oh, but he's having trouble finding that second cut. That's going to cost him. Remember, the athletes have to have 3 complete cookies.
We have a disqualification. The discs were incomplete.
He is disqualified for not having 3 complete cookies. That's too bad for the fans in the audience here as well. And you could see in the replay, he was really off the mark and just couldn't quite find that target for the second cookie. So disappointment for Marcel Dupuis, and Christoph Geisler comes out onto the stage with his hot saw now.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
Time to beat 6:32. Christoph Geisler currently sitting in 4th place. He's looking really good. Wow! Fantastic time for Geisler, 6:10, and that's a national record for him as well. By virtue of his time, Christoph Geisler comes even with Jason Wynyard in the overall standings, and we see fantastic cuts, very good, super precise, and great control of that big, heavy, powerful saw. Next up, Martin Cormorek from the Czech Republic.
Get set.
Time to beat, as you just saw, 6:10 Cormorek. 2 good cuts so far. Looks like he's going to have 3 good cuts and a time of 6:67.
The cut is good.
There you go, confirmed. The time of 6:67 will stand. That first cookie is really thin at the top, but it is complete, so it counts. Next competitor on stage, Braden Meyer from Australia.
Get set.
Oh, the handle slips out of the holder. Has to reach down and grab it again. That's going to cost him some time. But Braden Meyer's got 3 cookies. It looked like it was good, but a 9:29 is not the time that he wanted as Jason Wynyard looks on from the backstage area.
Okay, the cut is good.
You can see here in the replay, the handle slips out of Braden's hand and he has to reach down and pull again to start the machine. He does get the 3 cuts, but the time is slow. And now, Jason Wynyard, our final competitor of the night with the hot saw.
Ready. Contestant ready. 60 seconds to warm up your saw.
Oh no, this is not looking good for Wynyard. He didn't get the saw started in the warm-up time, and he's having trouble getting that saw going. This is going to be a big problem for him if he can't get that saw started. Well, finally he gets it going for the warm-up, but his warm-up is going to be shortened. Hopefully the same problem does not happen during the actual time.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
It's a good start, but it took a little bit of a rev to get that saw really going. Time is running, and he's got 3 good cookies. 6:61 is his time. That is the 3rd best time in hot saw. That also means when the judges confirm 3 good cookies that he will be the new world champion.
The cut is good.
There you go. Jason Wynyard defends his title as the STIHL Timbersports World Champion and can really enjoy his birthday, turning 42 and becoming the 2015 World Champion, defending his title. Jason Wynyard is a warrior who keeps going from strength to strength, continuing to hold the concentration and use that experience to be successful in the STIHL Timbersports World Championship. A spectacular contest here in Poznan, Poland has come to an end, and a lot of records were broken here this weekend. In total, 20 national records and 2 world records were broken here in Poznan, Poland. But today, Jason Wynyard was unbeatable, achieving his 7th World Championship title. That is incredible.
Honestly, the work I have to put in to stay at this level is tough, but rewarding when you get to win something like this. But it's tough, and it's pretty hard on a guy, but I'm going to enjoy this moment.
So, gaining 12 points for the 3rd best time in hot saw, Jason Wynyard ends the contest with a total of 72 points, just 12 points ahead of Christoph Geisler and the 20-year-old Braden Meyer with his first podium finish in 3rd place. A fantastic STIHL Timbersports World Championships 2015 comes to an end, and with the best pictures of the day from Poznan, Poland, we say goodbye till next time.